Baby, it's too bad, boy, you are left me.
Me have a next man on to the next thing. Him a bad man, but he never vex me. And me a bad gal, and he never test me. Over you. Over you. Over you. Shoulda never left me. When me met you, never tried to trick me. But me love you, then you come and mix me. Like a tune and the DJ select me. Yes, you play me and play me. Over and over, kept trusting you. Didn't know what you got till it's overdue. Game time over, not playing with you. Nah, not playing with you. Cause I'm mad now, cannot pretend. Done with your cheating, this is the end. Cause me bad now, with a new boyfriend. Where I got girlfriend. Too bad, why you a left me. Me have a next man, on to the next thing. Him a bad man, but he never vex me. And me a bad gal, and he never test me. Over you. Over you. Over you. Shoulda never left me. If you find a man with another.
Nazizi, how are you? Good. This is a superstar herself. And look at how amazing Nazizi looks. This is remarkable, Nazizi. Welcome to Slimpossible.
Thank you.
You have an amazing new figure. So how many kgs lost in how long?
It's about 38 kilos now, and I just reached my 1 year.
Your 1 year, 38, so almost 40.
Almost 40, yeah.
Wow. What's the heaviest you weighed?
120 kilos.
120. So the question that a lot of people are asking, Naz, is what informed your decision to lose the weight? At that point, what were you feeling? Was there a medical issue?
Yeah, I had a couple of medical issues. First of all, when I was expecting my son, I had preeclampsia, which is like high blood pressure during pregnancy. So that was my first real scare because I gained a lot of weight during pregnancy. And then I did a test for diabetes and they told me I was borderline diabetic. My family, we have diabetes and hypertension, so I had a couple of things working against me. But the worst of it all is I couldn't perform without feeling like out of breath or giving my fans the best, you know? Like, I couldn't go on stage and give all my energy. So I always felt like I'm lagging behind. And for me, after being a mother, I was like, I don't want to be that mom who's lagging behind her son. Like, I want to be active and be part of his life and do a lot of things with him, you know? So I think all these things put together, I started realizing that, oh, okay, now, if I'm 120 kilos and all these things are working against me, what do I have to do next is I have to change my lifestyle.
And then started the weight loss journey. Usually when people make that decision, they have varied, you know, approaches. Some people will opt to go to the gym, others will diet. So what was your approach? How did you start?
I started by, of course, joining the gym because for me, I'm one of those people who need motivation from somebody else, and I got to meet one of the most amazing trainers. His name is Were, and I trained with him for a couple of months, like 7 months, and lost a lot of weight, and I started believing in myself now, because when you see the progress, if you put in hard work, you're going to get the results. So when you start seeing your progress, you get more motivated to do more. And then just recently, I just try to change up my routine because if you do the same thing over and over, your body, you know, stops changing. It's like, okay, now we're stuck at this kind of weight, you know. So now I'm working with Master Zola, who's a motivational coach and a boxing coach. And I'm on day 19 of a new program. So it's been really hard for me. It's a lot of boxing, a lot of cardio, skipping, and things like that.
And diet-wise, Naz, what is it that you absolutely loved to eat before? How did you kill that craving? What are you on now? What do you like to eat now that is actually working for you, in as much as it might not taste as good?
For me, I think also maybe the same like many Kenyans, I have a sweet tooth, you know. And my mom, she's the queen of making like kaimati and vishete and all these things. So I'm like, Mom, please. First of all, you need to involve your family, you know, because like, I'm trying to do a diet here which doesn't include a lot of sugar. And so she's been really supportive for me even when I go eat at hers and stuff like that. She's always like, okay, I made you this and I made you that. It's good for your diet. For me, I think the first step was cutting out sugar. Because chocolate, cake, candy, ice cream, that was the death of me, you know. Not even food, just every time I was like, stressed or something, I get a sweet tooth and I want to have something sweet now, you know. And that's just all in your mind. You can control it, because if you can control your mind, you can control your eating. And I think that's the hardest part, because you can go to the gym all year, but if you're eating wrong, you're not going to see any results. So for me, I think I had to cut a lot of sugar, a lot of white bread, rice, and things like that. Eat my carbs in moderation. And now I enjoy it, because I eat small meals but regular. So I enjoy like eating salad now. Before, like, salad, I'm gonna be hungry in 10 minutes, you know. But then, like, and then I have some friends who don't understand how I can eat salad and be full, and I'm like, you have to train your body, train your mind and train your body, and eventually it start working for you. But if you one day on a diet and the next day eating whatever you want, it's never going to work, and you're never going to get the results that you envision yourself getting. So it's a real mental challenge, more than body. Sometimes your body is tired and everything, but if your mind pushes your body to go and work out, you're going to do it, you know?
And, you know, for our contestants, this is a 3-month program. So right now, you know, the discipline is expected to be high because it's a televised show. For you, Naz, nobody was there pushing you, or perhaps maybe you had your trainer pushing you, but you weren't accountable to anybody like they are to the viewers. So just a word of encouragement. Once the season is over, how to keep at it, even away from the TV glare, how to keep at it, how to stay focused, how to stay disciplined?
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm so glad you guys are here. Congratulations for being on this journey. I want to say that when all is done and the show is over, it's now really about you. This is just like, you know, when the car's not working and you get a little push, then you have to leave the guys who push the car for you behind and pray to God the car will get there, you know, get home. That's how it is. So now you have to push yourself every step. It's not about the TV. I would like to say that even this 3-month journey is for them. And so if you are motivated enough, if you can vision yourself 20 kilos lighter and stick to your vision, because you're in charge of your life, no one else is. So the TV show is just here to give you a little push. And I think after that, you need to just wake up every day. Believe you can do it. Don't second guess yourself. Change your lifestyle. It's not about, don't look at it like an exercise or something, a diet or something bad or something you have to work so hard at. Just make it something part of your life, not to eat bad food, to exercise at least every day, and you'll find it just fits into the routine, as opposed to I have to do it, and then it starts becoming your enemy.
And what would you say to someone watching back at home who is overweight and perhaps just feeling sorry for themselves and has completely given up and is like, you know what, I'm big, this is never going to work for me? What would you say to them?
I would say, first of all, if I can do it, you can do it too. Because I was the same person. I remember reading my journal from 2010 and I wrote, I need to start exercising. And it took me another 5 years before I actually got to do it. So you can be your worst enemy or you can be your best friend. It's up to you to choose. If you sit there and just feel sorry for yourself, nothing is ever going to change. So take that first step in believing in yourself, because that's what weight loss is about. It's a hard journey. You want to give up 1,000,000 times a day. You want to just be that lazy person and be like, no, why should I change my lifestyle? But I think if you believe you can do it, and if you make a change for yourself, and you see the results, the reward is a healthy body, and that's what we need. We need a healthy body.
And your style has changed. Final question. Before, Naz was the total tomboy, big jeans, Timbs, and now you're rocking tight leather jeggings, looking really sexy, nice makeover. What's the positive side of this new look for you? Are you experimenting with a new style, your dressing, your hair, makeup? What are you doing now differently?
I think for me it's been a lot of pressure, especially like for my girlfriends and everybody, like, Naz, you cannot work so hard and still have your big jeans. Like, that's me. I'm still the same girl, Sometimes my friends are like, no, you didn't come out with your jeans from last year, that big. Like, do something, you know. But I think the motivation is just to reward myself and say, hey, you worked for this body and you can wear whatever you want to wear. It's still a mental challenge for me. Even when I was coming here today, I was like, I'm going to wear my jeans, man. And everyone is like, no, don't wear your jeans, you know. So it's something, you know, they say that, again, when your body changes, takes some time for your mind to adjust. So I still go into the store and look at oversized clothes and think, I like that, and everyone is like, it can't fit you. You have to buy something.
You're a 10.
So I'm inspired by the people around me, and I think having more faith in myself, it does boost your self-esteem, and so you feel like you can wear things you never tried before. Yeah, so for me, I feel like every day is a new day for me now, because every day I'm working so much harder to reach my goal. I haven't reached my goal yet, so I'm not sitting at home
what's
relaxing.
Your goal? You want to get down to a size what?
Because my BMI is 70 kilos. I don't really want to go according to the BMI, but if I get to like 75, which is 10 kilos away, I'll be happy. So I'm expecting every day to be a new day. If I feel like I want to wear this, I'll wear it. I'm not going to be so hard on myself anymore. Yeah.
Great. Thanks for sharing, Nazizi. I'm sure your story has been an inspiration to our contestants and, of course, to the viewer at home as well. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you for having me.
Big fun. We're now crossing over to Kuruka with Chiki. Chiki, over to you.
This mother girl, who run the world, girls, who run the world, girls, who run the world, girls, who run the world, girls. Money floor.
Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Here we go.
I'm not worried about a thing.
Woo! Chiki, how are you? Chiki anasema iko bie. I don't know, this is coming from Machipo. So how are you? How did your session at the Boma go?
My session at the Boma was awesome. It really inspired the last section. So I sat in on some of Liz's class.
Yeah.
Liz is a phenomenal instructor, and she instructs to gospel music.
Okay.
And I remember last week Chiang saying that she dances for church. So I was watching all the people from loads of different religions really kind of putting in 100% for gospel music. So I thought, man, I've got to try something like that.
Okay, Chiki, question. We've got a contestant who has an injury, and week by week, you know, we're getting contestants that have injuries. The dance is a part of the show this season. It is contributing, of course, to the scores and what have you, and the confidence and whatever. So you have an injury, and maybe you do a weekly dance workout. So how do you make up for the lost time next time you go to a dance workout?
I mean, the problem is injury is just a part of exercise.
Yeah.
I've been off for 6 months sometimes because of injury. The worst thing to do is to stress your body. If you go back to your diet, go back to your workout routine, your body will go back. But the worst thing is to feel that pressure. I'm missing a week, I'm missing 2 weeks, because then your body is under stress and it's not going to heal properly. Okay.
And the dance of Chiki, Team Machipo, where are you? Yeah. So they carried the day. Their energy after that, did you experience any sort of rivalry, beef? Or did that actually, you know, bring them together, cause a little bit more cohesiveness? Just the fact that they worked on something together as a team, in as much as there were two, you know, rival teams.
I think that was the biggest thing about the dance-off. It was never really about dancing. It's about, to lose weight, it's a collaborative journey right here. So we wanted the girls to work as a team and to push one another, and they did that so well. And I think Team Machipo won because teamwork was at the core of everything that they did. They really worked together as a unit, and they came with a routine that was tight. They were working out during the week, so yeah.
Okay, so we are at week 6, Chiki. This is a 15-week program. What are we expecting to see in coming weeks? As the weeks go by, will the dance routines get more intense? Are we expecting to see splits like from Tatosia?
The amount of comments about those splits. No, of course, the routines have to get harder. But by harder, I mean more physically intensive. You know, this is an exercise show at the end of the day. That routine that we did today was significantly harder than a routine that we've done beforehand. And so we're just going to keep topping it up. But we don't want the women who struggle with choreography to not be able to look their best. So I think it's going to become more physically demanding, but not necessarily more technical. Okay, great. Thanks for sharing, Chiki. Anything else this week? Oh, no, not at all. Other than, please keep following me on Instagram. I do answer back to everything. It's Chiki, CHIKI_Kuruka. Okay, great. You heard from Chiki. Thanks, Chiki. That's Chiki with Kuruka. Our contestants are getting better at it. We want to take a look at the week that was, and particularly just get thoughts of our contestants, you know, how they relate to each other, what are they feeling about each other at week 6. Let's take a look.
First, let's start by showing off my figure. It's coming back. No cellulite. No cellulite. Relationship, it's hard. Everybody came differently. Some wanted the free airtime for TV. Others wanted the 1 million. Others came to brag. Yeah. So relating with all these people with different personalities is hard, because there are some who are much older than I am, and they expect now, since because of the age, they want to sit on us, on me, yeah? So it's a bit hard, because somebody like me, I'm a very strong-willed person. Please. Yeah, please come this way. Okay, even for you, please, just out of it, please tone down. Please tone down. You wanted to... Oh, forget it. You. My relationship with my colleagues is not bad, it's not good, and I feel like staying alone, being alone. Sometimes you feel so bad to be. We are 14, and you can imagine you're here alone. Others are just bullying, others are just talking bad. No, they're not bullying me. Me don't know bully. But
I have made no enemies, and I have made no best friends. We are just good friends. Yes.
My relationship with my colleagues is okay because I know how to shut my mouth. Yeah, my relationship is okay. But the challenge is, I think the energy levels are high here. People are pushing each other's feet.
People are stressed out, and with working out, people become very tense. I don't know, there's an atmosphere there that goes on that you feel like people just want to explode.
Sometimes I feel like fighting, quitting Slimpossible. But when I realize I'm here because of myself, or because of losing weight, napata hiyo nguvu ya kuvumilia.
Thank you so much for staying with Slimpossible. This is season 6. I just want to thank our resident DJ on the ones and twos, DJ Crossfade. Thank you so much, DJ Crossfade, for the wonderful, wonderful job you do here every Friday on Slimpossible. That's DJ Crossfade. I also want to thank our sponsors this season, the Karen Hospital, the Boma Hotel, E+ Emergency Services, Ashley's. Thank you very much for making this show come together. Thanks for your continued support. We will now be talking to Lina Njoroge, Total Lifestyle Change Center nutritionist, our resident panelist and nutritionist here on Slimpossible. And tonight we're talking about benefits of eating a high-fiber diet. Lina, what is fiber? A lot of people don't know what fiber is. So just randomly give us a run-through of what fiber is and what are its benefits.
Fiber is actually the structure that makes you find in plants. And you get fiber from plant foods. You don't get fiber from any animal products.
Okay.
So fiber is very good because it has very many benefits. And there are two different types of fibers. There's what we call soluble fiber that actually the body is able to be absorbed in the body. And then there's insoluble fiber, that is not able to be digested by the stomach. Now, the reason why fiber is very important is, especially like in this program where it's a weight loss show, it helps in maintaining of weight. So if you have to eat to have a diet, a healthy diet, you have to have a diet that is high in fiber, meaning you have to have lots of vegetables, fruits, plant proteins like beans, lentils, and you're actually going to get lots of fiber from it. In regards to carbohydrates, we always talk about avoiding highly processed foods, because when they're processed, they remove if it's maize, they remove the husk, and that's where the fiber is. Now, fiber aids in digestion, so it helps, somebody not to get constipated. Yeah. And chronic constipation can actually lead to problems in the colon, hemorrhoids and bleeding. And if it's chronic, then it can actually even translate to some types of cancers. Yeah. Fiber actually lowers down blood sugar levels. So for people who are diabetic, you cannot have a healthy meal without having fiber, lots of vegetables. It lowers cholesterol as well, because fiber, the soluble fiber, binds cholesterol and it's able to get out of the body. Okay. Yeah. And Lina, looking at some of the things that we do wrong when we're cooking, such as pureeing vegetables, peeling skin from fruits or vegetables, juicing fruits and vegetables, these are some of the examples that I have here. What should we avoid when we're talking about fiber? What should we avoid when we're cooking or perhaps juicing our fruit so that we don't lose that essential fiber? One of the things that we need to understand is that especially in fruits or vegetables, the fiber is on the skin. Try and cook the potatoes with the skin. If you wash them and scrub them very well, that skin is actually has fiber. And most of the vitamins are right under the skin of most fruits and vegetables. So when you peel off, you're actually even removing most of the vitamins. So try, and then in terms of fruits, try and eat fruits with the skin, especially fruits like mangoes. There are people who peel mangoes. There are people who peel apples. So you can be able to eat them with the skin, and you'll get very good fiber from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Lena says eat most fruits and vegetables with their skin. That sounds ugh, but it has its benefits. Right?
Yeah. And then again, avoid juicing. We always say that eat fruits whole rather than juicing, and especially when you're removing the skin and the pulp. That's where all the fiber is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, excellent. Thanks for sharing, Lena. Time for us to weigh our contestants now. And I'll be talking to some of them as I weigh them, just to get a feel of what their week was like. Najat, I see you have an injury. So as Najat prepares to come here, please could the rest of you start coming. Zilpa, if you can be on your way. Monica Auma, Monica Gavoni, in that order. Florence Karanja, in that order. Remember, 14 contestants remain in the competition. We started off with 21, and I'll start with you, Zilpa. Come. Zilpa started the competition weighing 124.1. So far, Zilpa, you've lost 7.2 kgs. Last week, Zilpa weighed 116.9. This week, Zilpa, from 116.9. Let's take a look. This is Zilpa Atieno. She said she knows how to keep her mouth shut. Zilpa from 116.9 to 113.4. Excellent. She's lost at least 2 kgs in total. 10.7 kgs, Zilpa. Congratulations. Monica Auma joined the competition weighing 156.9. Last week you weighed 149.6, Monica. In total you've lost 7.3. But in 6 weeks you now weigh from 149.6 last week, 147. Congratulations, Monica. You've lost 9.9 kgs in total. Good stuff. Next is Florence Karanja. Florence, that's no. Okay. Florence Karanja. I'll come to Monica Gavoni shortly. Florence Karanja joined the competition weighing 117.6. Last week you weighed 106.1. Remember, Florence is one of our biggest losers this season. She has cumulatively lost 11.1. That was as of last week. You've maintained, you're at 106.8. Actually put on just a little bit of weight there. So 10.9 is the total weight loss. Oh, Florence, don't worry. Monica Gavoni joined the competition weighing 112.4. Monica has done very well. Last week you weighed 105.4, Monica. Let's see how you're doing. In total, you've lost 7 kgs. That was as of last week. Monica Gavoni, tonight, 105.3. So also a constant there. 7.1 in total. Okay, Mary Masharia. Mary Masharia, 111.2, also one of our biggest losers, having lost 11.7 kgs cumulatively as of last week. This week you weigh 99.5, Mary. Tonight, 98.5. 12.7, still leading, Mary Masharia. Good stuff. Okay, Esther Mulumba. Florence Mukiri is in hospital. We wish her a quick recovery. Esther, you were up for elimination last week. Cumulatively 4.9 kgs lost. 85.7 as of last week is what you weighed. And tonight, Tato, from 85.7 to 84.8. Good stuff, Esther. So you have lost weight in total. 5.8 kgs lost. Good progress. Fidelis has lost 6.2 kgs in total. Please step on the weighing scale, Fidelis. Last week you weighed 107.9, Fidelis. This week you weigh 105.9. Good. Almost 2 kilos gone in total. 8.2. Congratulations. Achieng, from 131.3 last week to 131.3 last week, 126.8. The biggest loser this week, I believe, so far. 15.5. You are leading. And if I were you, I'd do a happy dance. Okay, why? Why? How this massive, like crazy? How many kgs? At least 4 in a week. How did you do that?
I really disturbed Emily at Lina's office.
Yeah?
Because you remember last week I didn't lose. In fact, I added a kg. So I made her my friend again because I realized when I keep her away, I add kgs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just you know, interacting with the trainers and with the dietitian. Okay, congratulations.
Aww.
You've done well. And Sheila, Veronica, 121.1. Please step on the weighing scale. 121.1 was your weight last week. Sheila, this week from 121.1 to 120. 8 kgs flat lost in 6 weeks. Olive 10 last week, 118.6. Please step on the weighing scale. Olive from 118.6 last week to 117.2, a kg gone. 9.6 cumulatively in 6 weeks. Good. Evelyn Wambua, my friend. So from 110.3 last week, Evelyn, 110.3 to 107.3. Good progress. 11.3. Ikonini. That's what she's like. What do you mean? Okay, Caroline Wambui from 97.8 last week, Caroline, to 97.8 to great 95.4. That's at least 2 kgs this week. Congratulations, Caroline. In total 7.7. Good, Caroline. And finally, Najat. Najat has an injury. We wish her a quick recovery. Najat is also one of our contestants that's doing really well, having cumulatively lost 10.1 kgs. And at week 6, Najat from 107.4 last week. This week, Najat weighs. Okay. All right, there you go, Najat. Please, yes. Najat insisted on being here. That's the fighting spirit that Najat has, despite the injury. From 107.4 to 103.7. In total, 13.8 kgs lost. So as far as this competition is concerned, Najat coming in second from Achieng. Good. As of now, that is at week 6. So those are 14 contestants, I believe. Our biggest loser this week is Achieng. Achieng has lost at least 15 kgs in 6 weeks. And we are now going to be finding out who has lost the least cumulative weight in 6 weeks. That's after the break, after which we get to find out which contestant leaves the academy tonight. Stay tuned. Slimpossible Season 6 continuing in a bit.
We have found our lives to be very, very, very stressing sometimes, and we have a lot of things to do. Our calendars are ever busy, and we've maybe forgotten ourselves. That is our bodies. Our body that carries us every day, we have forgotten about it. And we want to see how we can make this body, even with our busy days, with our stresses of life, how can we make sure that our body is well? And one thing you can do is to make sure that you get screening. Somebody said the worst enemy is yourself. Do you know that some people don't even sit to think about themselves, to reflect and know and feel yourself? Do you know what is feeling yourself? It's knowing yourself. Knowing today this is faith, and this and this. You feel yourself, you plan for yourself. But most of people don't do that. There's no part of you in your mind.
So much for staying with us. Time now to find out who is staying in the Slimpossible Academy. We are at week 6 and 14 contestants out of the 21 that started off. And tonight, the contestants that are up for elimination, we start once again with, at week 6, once again up for elimination is Tato, having lost a cumulative weight loss 5.8 kgs in 6 weeks. Esther Mulumba, once again, you are up for elimination. Also facing possible elimination tonight at week 6 with a cumulative weight loss of 7.1 kgs in 6 weeks. The contestant that could be leaving us tonight is Monica Gathoni. So that's Esther with 5.8 kgs, Monica with 7.1 kgs lost, and a third contestant tonight could be leaving us, and that contestant is at week 6 of Slimpossible tonight. Up for possible elimination is Carol Wamboy, 7.7 kgs lost. Week 6 of the competition, and tonight Esther Mulumba for the second time up for elimination, third time actually up for elimination. Carol Wamboy, second time up for elimination, and I believe for the first time, am I correct? Monica Gavoni facing possible elimination. Contestants 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of you will be voting to save the contestant that remains in the academy. 2 contestants will be eliminated tonight. Out of Carol, Monica, and Esther, tonight one of you leaves the academy. Contestants, are you ready to vote? Contestants, you will not be voting tonight. Monica, Esther, Carol, you are safe. Look at the look on Tata's face. Tata, there's an angel that watches over you in this Slimpossible Academy. You guys are safe from elimination this week based on the fact that one of our contestants is admitted in hospital. That is Florence Mukiri. It would not be safe to eliminate without weighing one of the contestants, and therefore you are safe from elimination. Are we happy? Okay, please work hard. Next week, an elimination is imminent. Contestants, 13 of you now safe in the academy at week 6. Please pull up your socks. Next week, week 7, competition getting stiffer. Now to Kuruka with Chiki. That's all the time we had. Have a lovely evening. Good night.
Come on, ladies. Same positions as before. Bring it up. Nice one. Love time. Bring it down. Bring it low. Here we go.